Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another video. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about the most important question in life. And as a bonus, I will give you the most difficult question in life. I mean, we all have a different opinion, and what I'm going to tell you is probably like a common sense to you, but it's probably not the case for everybody. But now hear me out and see what you think about that. And of course, if there is anything that I say that click with you, like take the door, investigate is very, very important. That's how you build wisdom in your life, and wisdom will help you a lot. So here we go. So the first three like most important question in life are not from me. It's a story that I heard from my mentor, and he explained to me that, and I think it's like a very kind of cute, kind of real. It's a lot of things that you can reflect on, and this is very important. So the first question is like a when is the most important time? So I think the answer is quite easy. I'm pretty sure you've got an idea, and I said it in a previous video anyway. So if you hear that, good. If you're not, I'm just gonna repeat it and give you my intake about of it. So the most important time, you may have guessed, is now, right now. So some people believe that they are slave of their past, something happened in their past, so they just focus on that. They cannot enjoy life because they're victim of their past. So they cannot enjoy the now, which is very, very important moment, right? Then some people are the slave of the future. They think they're gonna be happy when they're gonna obtain something in the future, so they cannot appreciate what they have now. So I really do think now it's probably the most important time. I hope you're aware of that. If you're not, please do something about that, because this is very, very, very important. Like there is old Chinese quote that say like the best time to invest, it was like 20 years ago, and the second best time is now. So you see, there's a lot of things that you can do in the now, and it's a very, very, very important one. After we've got the second question, it's the one I kind of like, because like, hey, when I ask this question to anybody, they all give me the wrong answer. And when my mentor asked me this question, I of course said the wrong answer. I thought I was smart or wise, even though, but I wasn't. So the question is, who is the most important person? So what do you think? So of course I say that myself, of course. I thought I was the most important person. So it's not totally wrong, but it kind of is a little bit, actually, to the different point of view. Maybe like you're not gonna be angry with the answer that I'm gonna give you. I mean, the my mentor answer was different. They say like the most important person is the person you are with. So when you're with yourself on your own, you are the most important person. But if you're with someone, that person is the most important person, meaning that you have to give all your intention. You have to be here for that person. So when you're with someone, that person becomes the most important. That's not only yourself all the time. So this is a very deep answer, and I think it's a very, very important answer. Like if you're aware of that, like there is like many books that you can read. Like I remember that I read like how to make friends and influence people, and there is like two things that really I really think they're very important. It's like when you listen deeply to someone, like you really stop everything you're doing and just you listen to that person. I think it's a great thing to do, and be interested in that person. That's very, very important. And the second things, what was it? Uh, that's it. Like you have to like the first thing was to listen deeply. And the second thing was to get interested, to ask question, like to be genuinely interested in that person. And it's really rare nowadays, when someone is talking to you're just looking for the next thing you're gonna say about yourself, and it's probably not the right things to do. But work in progress. You're here to learn, and we all make mistake. But I think this answer, like the most important person is the person you are with. So when you're on your own is yourself. When you're with someone is the other person. I think that's really, really great answer. Okay. What about the third question? What to do? What to do in life? So yeah, of course, this is a kind of difficult question, but it's not the most difficult question that I'm gonna give you as a bonus. But this question is like the answer is like just one verb, and it's an English verb that everybody knows. And I made a video before on that, but I'm just gonna repeat it for you just as a reminder. And it's very important. And the answer is simply to care. So no matter what you do in life, you have to care. So do it with caring, love, do like care everything you do. Don't do it because you have to do it. So try to care, and it makes a huge difference, definitely. So I don't know what example that I can give you because we're all different. I don't know where you come from. I don't know what you do, but no matter what you do, like, do it with care. You have to care. And if you really don't care, that's probably not you're doing the wrong things in your life, I will say. So try to think about that next time you do anything. So I don't know, you wash the dishes, do it with care. Like, care of it. You no matter what you do. For me, I'm a teacher. So I've been teaching for so many years now. And if I wasn't caring of my students, I'll not be where I am now. So to care, it's very, very important. So when you care, now you transcend yourself, you become better, you improve. And I think that's the right attitude. This is my humble opinion. I don't know if I'm right or not. But if you think about that seriously, like anything you do, if you care, you do it with care. I think it's a good way to have a good life now. And so those are the three most important questions, but I think they are not the most difficult question. I think the most difficult question, at least for me, it has been the case. And I know for a lot of people is also the case. It is a very simple question, but how difficult is it to answer that question? It's like, what do you want? Yeah, what do you really want? So can you like really tell me, like answer that question deeply? Like, what do you really want? So according to what you want, there is gonna be probably like some sacrifices. And sometimes you say, "Oh, I want this, but it's too difficult, so I give up." But do you really know what you really want? And I know it's a difficult question. For me, it has been like a big trouble, like all my life to to find out what I really want. And obviously, when you in your 40s, like everything become easier because you definitely all the things that you don't want, you know them. So it makes the journey easier because you say, no, that I don't want, that I don't want, this I don't want, this I don't want. So it's kind of like narrow down what you really want, and it makes the journey easier. So if you're young and you're watching that, are you able to write down what you really want in life? But it's not only one thing. There's probably many things that you want, like your hobbies, your career, the family that you want, anything. Like, what do you want? There is like so many things, but if you want these certain things, so there will be some sacrifice to do. It's, as I say, it's not an easy question to answer. For me, it has been very, very complicated, difficult, but still working on it. And since I'm in my 40s and I took the wisdom journey, I try to make my life go the way I really want. But it's like a still like a trial and error. I try things, say, okay, that's not for me, move on. I try something new, man, that's not for me, I move on. And I think this is very important that you do that as soon as possible, because as soon as when you know what you really want, you can work for it. And that's brilliant. There is many ways that you can find out what you really, really want. There is many exercise, many things, but I think like write down and think about that and try and see if it works for you. That's probably the best thing to do. Like thinking sometimes it can be overrated because you sometimes your mind try to trick you according to your ego. But when you do something that it feels good, that you're good at it and you care, as I explained before, and you got a good proof that's what you go for, no? So I think this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you need my help, don't hesitate to go down below. Actually, like about like what to do in life, I made a course that really help about that with way more like deep question that you ask yourself and write down that will definitely help you with your journey. But for now, just try to answer those simple questions and think about them, and it will improve your life. I wish you to have a fantastic day, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.